If you build your contact list right, it'll serve as the foundation for growing your business in a big way. In this video, I'll cover what the size of a good contact list looks like. Then we'll create your personal contact list together. Keep in mind that we'll be using your list throughout the entire course, so you want to put some extra effort into what I'm about to teach. But before we jump in, why is it good to share your products with people you know? Reason number one, it's rewarding, because when people you know and care about experience the benefits of a great product you introduce them to, they'll keep buying it and thank you over and over. This feels really good. When I was just 18 years old, I lived in a small town in Northern California, and I started selling Cutco knives to put myself through college. I was young and thought the knives were super expensive, but I scheduled appointments to show them to everyone in town that I knew, and a lot of people bought them. Now it's over 25 years later, and when I go back home to visit my parents, people I run into still say, "Oh, those Cutco knives we bought from you are one of the best purchases we ever made." That's an amazing feeling for me, and whatever you sell, I'm sure is just as good, because most direct sales products are the best you can buy. The second reason it's good to share your products with people you know is the trust factor. Anytime I'm trying to decide on buying something important, the first thing I do is try to think of someone I know who sells it, so I can ask their opinion before spending my money. Everyone prefers to buy from someone they know and trust. The third reason is that it prompts you to have real conversations with people in your network and make your relationships stronger. Social media is a great tool, but we don't have as many real conversations as we used to because of it. It's perfect for staying top of mind by sending birthday wishes, commenting on posts, or keeping everyone updated about what you're doing. But it can never replace the connection that's built from meeting in person or having a phone conversation. The fourth reason it's good to share your products with people you know is that they're a great source of referrals. When you think about private practice doctors, lawyers, dentists, financial planners, accountants, and so many more professionals, they start by doing business with only their personal network and build on referrals from there. It's just common practice, so it's normal for you to do the same. So as we create your list together, we'll focus on adding absolutely everyone who makes sense for your products. Meaning, if you sell makeup, you'll probably be adding mainly women. If you sell something like health supplements, it makes sense to add everyone you know to your list, because anyone could use your products. But of course, you won't add kids to your list because they can't afford it. The goal is to build your list as big as possible, because in later videos, I'll teach you how to pull people from it and contact them for different things. Some people will be best to contact for hosting their own group event. Some may be better for one-on-one appointments. Others might be best to share the business opportunity with to join your team. So please don't spend any time going back and forth in your mind about whether you think someone you know would be interested. Our goal is just to add as many people as we can, and I'll teach you how to section your list out later when you're ready to reach out. During this video, some people create lists of 20, 50, or 100 people, and some really go for it. I've seen people build lists of 200 to 500 plus. It's up to you, but I strongly suggest putting the time and energy in now to build a big list of people to contact, even if you're working very part-time on your direct sales business, because you'll feel so much more confident when you have a long list of people to reach out to at any given time. You might be concerned that even 20 people sounds like more than you can think of, but don't worry, I'm going to help you, and you'll be surprised with how many people you come up with. I want to give you one last tip before we build your list. Please don't cut corners by just downloading everyone you know and then sending them a group email, text, or social media message. Those methods don't work because it completely removes the personal one-on-one connection you're trying to make, which is what will get you in front of people. I'll teach you exactly how to reach out individually in later videos. Okay, you'll need to grab a few things before we continue: your cell phone or address book, and you can either pull up a spreadsheet on your computer or use a notebook and a pen. Go ahead and pause the video now to grab those items. Now that you're back, the first thing I want you to do is add headings into your blank spreadsheet or notebook: name, city, and contact method. We'll start by scrolling through the address book in your phone to look for these types of people to add to your list: best friends, parents of your best friends, relatives of your best friends, coworkers, married friends, single friends, neighbors, spouses' friends, in-laws, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, and cousins. When adding names, be sure to also fill in what contact method will be best for you to reach out to each person. For example, if I have their phone number, I put P under contact method for phone call. If I don't have their number, I'll put one of the other contact methods, which are E for email and S for social media. So go ahead and pause the video and take some time to add people from the groups on screen to your list. Now that you're back, let's think about people you know who play sports like tennis, golf, soccer, they ski, cycle. How about people who attend book club, networking groups? People who do volunteer work or on the PTA or school board, people who are influencers in your community. I know that some of these people may just be light acquaintances or people you haven't communicated with in years, but that's okay. Our only objective is to build a big list of people right now that make sense for your products. Now you want to pause the video again and add people from the groups I've mentioned on screen to your list. Welcome back. Next, I want you to write down people you know who were recently married or got engaged, people you went to high school or college with, your neighbors, people you send a holiday card to, or parents of your children's friends. You can pause the video again and add people to your list from the groups on screen. All right, that was just the start. Now we're going to move on to your social media sites. We have Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and the list goes on for any other social media sites that you might be a part of. You'll want to go through each site, find your list of connections, and one by one go down the list and add each person's name, city, and contact method. This could take 30 minutes to an hour for each site, depending on the number of connections you have. So go ahead and pause the video at this point to take as much time as you need to continue building your list with people from your social media sites. And remember, the time and energy you put in now will pay off big as we continue through the course. Once you've finished, feel free to share how many people you came up with in our private Facebook group so that we can celebrate with you. I hope you really go for it.